Hello, and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So I guess it's time to pretty much rant and talk about the lack of Beast Gohan in Dokkan. We definitely took a major L here. Like, it's just really upsetting, and I wanted to take the time to talk about my feelings. I know I've mentioned in a few of the videos, but as well as the community's reaction to a lot of this, and it is quite funny. Like, they did buff him, by the way, everybody. They buffed him. How, you may ask? They put him on Battle of Fate. That's it. Him and Orange Piccolo are on Battle of Fate now because they weren't before. They fixed him, right? Right? He's fixed because that's the problem we all had with him. And just overall, like, I feel very, I don't like, I've seen his gameplay. We have information of him already. We know how he looks like in game. He looks good. He's just not special. Like, if they would have done everything that he is right now, probably made him a little bit more defensive, let him stack or something, let him keep his guard, and just made him Beast Gohan instead of Ultimate Gohan, there would have been literally zero problem with this card at all. However, they decided for some reason to make Beast Gohan exclusive to his active skill Super Attack, which you will barely see because you're probably gonna have active skill skip on, and it's not gonna do a lot of damage. It doesn't stack attack, so it ends up in this weird situation where Beast Gohan is something that doesn't feel as crazy as it really should have. At the very least, with Orange Piccolo, you can transform into him and you can actually see him on the screen. He has a sprite and everything. He has 2 super attacks. He's voiced. He can last for 3 turns. That's the longest I've seen his giant form last for. And for something like Beast Gohan to just get almost negative, like, how do I put this, representation within the game, it's really upsetting to me, considering that he was pretty much advertised as going to be Beast Gohan. Like, when they showed us the reveal of the cards initially, it showed Beast Gohan next to Orange Piccolo with the text "to be continued" on it, and the fact that we don't even get to actually play as Beast Gohan in the game is really, really upsetting. And like, if we just take a scroll through like the community, Gresh telling you to get your pillows out, everyone's booing it. This things is just, we even got like edits, man. It's just sadness. Like, it's, there's so much stuff, right, that they could have done where everyone's just sleeping. That's probably copyright. I probably can't play that for very long. But like, it's the kind of thing where I don't think I've seen a single person legitimately happy.
I'm pretty disappointed. This is like not good. He is good, right? Is he good or is he bad? He is good.
Oh, it's just, it's the same talk that we had against for Super 17. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Everyone is,
Stupid son of a.
yeah, it's yeah. Like, you can clearly see here, right? Nobody in the community is very happy about this. And then we take a look over here, you got even Japanese memes about it. It's, I still love this image. I think this is hilarious. We have Japanese accounts that are all being negative about it. The Kodo ratio to all of us who thought we were actually going to get something exciting. At the very least, his active skill looks good. There's a lot of talk about how he's pretty much Raditz's nephew and not Goku's son, and this is not what should have happened. This should not have been the reaction that the community should have had to a new character coming to the game. This should have been something crazy. This should have been something amazing that we all were going to be able to have and play with and have a good time. And it just isn't what we got. And this is how I feel. Like, I felt all day yesterday, how I still kind of feel today. After seeing his performance last night, it definitely does make it a little bit better, because at least he does do insane amounts of damage. He can get up to some okay levels of defense after he can triple super attack. So like, he's gonna have his uses, but I feel like he's going to age out really, really fast. And especially after seeing what Piccolo can do, Piccolo seems like head and shoulders better than Beast Gohan, and I feel like that is really not how it should have gone. Like, let's see, what does this guy think? Yeah, I mean, like, he can do damage. His defense is just going to be okay, though. And that's, I feel, not what really should happen. it's normally strong, but I wonder why the performance is suppressed here. Exactly. Like everyone is kind of in agreeing that he's just not nearly as good as what we wanted him to have. That we should have been. We were looking forward to getting Beast Gohan in the game, and the fact that we're not seeing him pretty much at all in the game is really, really lackluster. Like all of these tweets, pretty much. This is irrelevant, by the way, because for something like if we take a look at Legends, their Beast Gohan, what he does for his Ultimate Arts card is what our Ultimate Gohan does for his 18 key. So they very easily could have done the same thing, where instead of just having Ultimate Gohan doing the attacks, it's Beast Gohan doing the attacks, and literally nothing would have been a problem. I have a problem with the fact that they have de-transformed them for a lot of these attacks. Mainly Orange Piccolo has this issue where in his 18 key, the first scene of him doing his punch is literally a direct recolor of an Orange Piccolo shot from the movie, and it's just baffling to me that they would do that. The Beast you've been waiting for, this is so disappointing. I wanted to use it as Beast, please. Like, yeah, we have had Ultimate Gohan in the game for years, and we just can't see Beast for some reason. Like, I don't understand who in their right mind decided this is what we wanted from this, and not, hey, let's make a Beast Gohan. Let's make a playable Beast Gohan. They gave us playable Orange Piccolo. Why couldn't they have given us playable Beast Gohan? It doesn't make sense to me. We've been working for this. Like, this is what we've been waiting for pretty much since the movie came out. We just are maybe not even going to be getting it for at least a year, probably a year and a half. Because like the thing with Beast Gohan is they took his transformation, they took his the smile that he does before he starts doing stuff, and then they took the special beam cannon. So what's left for Beast Gohan specifically? It means if we do get like say a standalone TUR Beast Gohan, which keep in mind that we don't even have a standalone Blue Gogeta yet or Full Power Broly, so just keep that in mind. It's been 4 years, by the way. What's left is the kick and the counter. So they were pretty much going to have to be taking animations from Ultimate Gohan. But the thing is, right, the animations that they already took to put Ultimate Gohan in for this, I feel like could have been the animations that they used for Beast Gohan, and then give him stuff from his fight with Gamma 1. Like the earlier stuff where he does like the suplex, and when he's fighting a Super Saiyan Gohan, stuff like that. They could have used that for the Ultimate Gohan, made him transform and have the same super attacks for Beast Gohan. And that would have been completely fine, and we would have been fine with that. However, since they took so much from Beast Gohan, it really is concerning, because it's like, what is left for them to do for when we eventually do get a Beast Gohan? These characters have failed to live up to the expectations in terms of damage and defense ability. Well, damage, no. Defense, probably, which is a complete disappointment. And they are disappointing. Piccolo seems fine. He looks actually really, really good. It's just Beast Gohan is the one that we are all wanting and then sad about. I did pull up a couple, like, it even has stressed the TikTok memes. That's the point that we're at. Like, credits to this guy, by the way, for posting this. But it's really upsetting that this is what's happening now. Everyone is clowning on us. The Dokkan community is in probably the worst state that they've ever been in. If you don't know where this audio is from, it's from the more recent Goresh videos where he was basically playing with the only real mobile game Beast Gohan that's available. You can get them in Dragon Ball Heroes, but yeah, it's just only Dragon Ball Legends as like the popular mobile game has Beast Gohan at all as like a playable character. We only are getting him through the active skill, and it's very depressing. But there's also, the classic for Bardock. It's and like I don't feel like this is how it should be. When we were all like wanting Beast Gohan to exist and have fun here, and we're just sad, and everyone agrees that like Piccolo is far better than him, and it just doesn't make sense. It's genuinely probably one of the saddest times in Dokkan history, one of the largest fumbles. We had the bag super glued to our hands, ready to send it, and we fumbled it. I don't understand where we went wrong, what the problem was with Beast Gohan, whether it be a development issue on Bandai's side, whether they were like, oh, anniversary's coming up in a month, we don't want to overshadow the anniversary, though I don't think there's literally going to be anything as hype as what this could have been during the anniversary. Oh, since it's dropping on both global and JP at the same time, we don't want to make it too good on global because then they have no reason to summon for anything else. And I feel like if that's what they were going for, that they've already messed up, because Vegeta and Trunks and Cooler and all them are already on global, and these units aren't even better than them. So like, I don't understand like the thought process. And then the banners came out, and I can just pull up, I guess, my video for the banner. But like, if we take a look at the banners are awful. These banners are literally terrible. I don't see a single reason for anyone who isn't a whale to summon on these banners. Maybe you can summon on Piccolo's banner because Piccolo's good, Pan's good, this Goku is like okay. Tech Vegeta is still usable. HLR Gohan, not really, but like, you know, there's stuff here. There's things that you can actually summon for. Ultimate Gohan's banner is literally awful. From what we can see here, it's genuinely terrible. It does say that there's 4 LRs that can Dokkan Awaken, which scares me, right? Because I'm trying to think of like what Dokkan Fest LRs would be on there that they don't feel like are strong enough to promote. And like, so let's just take a look at like Dokkan Fest LRs, right? Who could be on this banner that they don't feel like is worthy putting on the banner header? Super Saiyan 4s, I would say they're better than Piccolo, or than Cell and Gohan. The possibility of it being STR Super Vegito and Physical Buhan is high. I would really hope that that's not the case, because if it is, then that's really upsetting. Let's take a look at the banner from last year, because I feel like that'll help us out. Actually, no, I can't do that. I need to do feature or gotchas. And then Dokkan Fest exclusive. Because what I think is really, really upsetting, right, is Kid Buu pretty much has the same banner as this new Gohan. And I feel like that is such an L. Like, look at this, right? Cell, LR Cell, the Blue Boys. So you're telling me a banner a year later has the same exact featured characters and are being rated at the same exact like tier? This is a Dokkan Fest LR banner, and you're telling me that this is just as hype? Like, it's not like, it doesn't deserve any better than a banner we got literally last year. The only difference is the fact that the main banner unit is an LR, and then we're getting a new LR. Like, who is it going to be? Is it Physical Buhan and STR Vegito? I really hope not, because they're not nearly good enough. But even then, they're the worldwide units from the year after Gohan and Cell. Who is on this banner that they're advertising? Is it literally going to be... Oh, wait. They wouldn't, right? They wouldn't do these guys. Oh, it better not be the GoPros. If it is them, then who's going to be on the other side? Is the thing, because they were... when were they actually? They were like the Tanabata banner, right? So who would be on the other side of that? It's not going to be Vegeta and Trunks, because they would be advertised. It would have to, I guess it literally has to be STR Super Vegito and then Physical Buhan, but like, they're not good enough either to be considered premium character. I mean, they're still usable, I guess, but like, why would you even summon on this if you're a JP player? If you're a JP player who is not a whale, there is no reason for you to summon on this banner. This banner is awful. You can maybe summon here and it's okay, but overall, everything here is just sad. Like, there's nothing good about this. Like, we got the data download and everything else seems good, except for everything revolving Gohan. For some reason, they decided to nuke Gohan's release and make him the least exciting character ever, besides his active skill being really nice. They took away so much power from him as a card. They took away all the power from the banner. They put it all on Orange Piccolo's banner. They took away the good banner unit, put it on Orange Piccolo. They made Orange Piccolo better than him. They made Orange Piccolo able to actually be transformed and usable. They just said, Beast Gohan, we do not care about you anymore. For some reason, they fumbled the bag really, really hard on Beast Gohan, but left Orange Piccolo pretty much in a really good spot. Like, I'm more than fine with how he was built. He's incredibly strong defensively. He can do some really good damage when he has this intro animation still activated and everything like that. He can do really, really solid stuff. But for some reason, Ultimate Gohan, he just does good damage and he's okay defensively. Like, that feels so wrong. And it seems like the community literally all agrees that they were not cooking with this. Like, he is not cooking at all. This is a good thing though, because we did get the celebration info. We know that there are going to be 2 separate ECAs, so that's going to be a free 60 summons for everybody. Save it for the anniversary if you're on JP. If you're on global, do whatever you want with it. Global players, that's like the main thing here. Like, if you guys want to summon for these 2 banners, go ahead. You're gonna have discounts. Like, if you like them as characters, feel free to do so. There's really nothing gonna be exciting for you guys for the next 3 months. But after those 3, like, once you hit that March period, that's when everything is gonna start showing up on global. So feel free to do whatever you want with that information. I highly doubt we're gonna have joint anniversary, because if they do, then literally that kills so many characters for global. Mainly Kid Goku and or like Yamcha would just be like completely killed, because there's probably going to be new power. This is something that's also upsetting. The fact that they had the audacity to give him transformation boost and not make him transform. They also had the audacity to put Beast Gohan on the actual Dokkan event, like banner, when they know for a fact that you will not be fighting him in that event. And that is such a scam to me. Like, that feels so wrong. This is how I feel. You fool, you have failed us. He has failed the community. We wanted Beast Gohan. We wanted to play as Beast Gohan, and yet they will not let us do that. And we probably will not be doing that for a very long time. And that is just incredibly upsetting. At least when we got Blue Gogeta, he went blue, right? Like, in 2018, when their New Year's banner dropped, they at least transformed into the characters that we wanted to see. And this, we just don't get that. Like, this is what was really, what I feel like is a big issue. They promoted Beast Gohan like he was gonna show up, and he's exclusively in the active skill. We wanted to use Beast Gohan, and we will literally not be able to do that. And then even then they had the gall to make him underperform. It's just a shame. There's literally so much talk about him being undertuned that I really do hope, like, I'm like huffing as much hopium and copium as possible that they're going to adjust him in some way, shape, or form before the banner goes live in literally 9 hours from the time I'm recording this video. But with the way things look now, I don't see it happening, and we're just going to be left with a sad excuse of an Ultimate Gohan who could have been Beast. This is going to be remembered for a very long time as one of the fattest L's the Dokkan community has literally ever taken, and probably will ever take. Unless the bigger L would be if we get new anime stuff and then they decide to not put it in the game for a very long time. Say Ultra Ego shows up in the anime and for some reason they just don't put him in the game forever. That would be a bigger L. But as of right now, this is probably one of the biggest L's Dokkan has taken in history. And I feel like that is not something that should be said right now. This should be the hypest point, like, ever. It would have been this super, super hype leading into anniversary, which is crazy, and we all would have been happy and having a great time. But it's not. And on the other end of things, Legends gets Ultra Blue Gogeta and has a good time. It's just sad. I'm sad. I'm disappointed. I wanted to have Beast Gohan in my box. He's not going to be in my box. This is a good day for haters. terrible day for all of us who were fans of the transformation. It's just sad. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about everything in the comments down below. Let me know if you agree with what I'm saying and if you guys think it's fine. It's just sad. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.